Everybody should pay attention for the acquisition of the story contained in this presentation. Otherwise, I will cause confusion in this present situation if you don't maintain your position.
One Sunday morning, I saw a girl standing in a position next to a church called Christ Ascension. She was standing by the junction close to the church's location. Her face was so squeezed like somebody that the doctor wants to give injection. I went closer to the section and we started interaction. We even did the introduction. Where she claimed that her name is Affection, but her friends call her Temptation because she usually causes commotion due to her attraction. I replied by saying mine is SBM, but my friends call me Master of the Motion because of my unfailing action. I told her that my initial intention was to go and naturalize a conventional conversation to a friend whose brother had convulsion because their father lose election, but when I saw her, I forgot my direction. And after rounding up my calculations, I realized that she's not showing any means of appreciation, but as the master of the motion, I began the expression of my composition. I said, you really need a man that will give you satisfaction without frustration, addition without subtraction, but with plenty multiplication. I talked and made her lose her concentration, and that is how she followed me to my mansion. I gave her fried rice and chicken and made her to watch my television. And after the consumption, she showed appreciation, but I said don't mention. This is because the mission is yet to reach its completion. I took her to my bedroom to commence a mutual connection, but before I commit the fornication, she pronounced a sensation that the act would be an abomination because she hasn't finished her menstruation. But without minding the implication, I said I have no option, so I ignore her instruction by putting up another dimension against her comprehension. Then I brought out my construction and laid it inside of her foundation, and after some injection, she started feeling the connection, and due to the too much motivation arising from the reaction of my action, she started mourning, addition, addition, addition. Her vision was destroyed when she became pregnant and I asked her to do abortion. While obeying my instruction, she followed my direction to the doctor who will do the operation. The doctor reported the situation to the police station, and her father, who occupied a high position, gave permission to the police to commence investigation. They found out that I played the action leading to the operation that would have left to Affection's ascension, and that is why I am locked up in the police station. Thank God for his dedication that made my father come over to bail me out of police detention before I developed hypertension. The summarization of this story is that we all should stay away from corruption, especially in this our nation. You can now go back to your various destinations.
Remember to tell your friends and relations to follow SBM Rhymes on social media connection.